If your transmission feels like it is trying to kick its way out of the car every time you shift your pressure control solenoid might be screaming for help. Seeing the code P0961 means your powertrain control module has detected that the pressure control solenoid eye circuit is performing way out of its normal range. In a modern automatic transmission, whether you are driving a Ford or a Chevy, everything is controlled by hydraulic pressure that pushes on bands and clutches to change gears. These solenoids act like gates that open and close to make sure the fluid is in the right place at the right time. When solenoid eye stops acting right, your transmission does not know how to shift smoothly anymore. You will definitely notice the symptoms because the transmission might start banging into gear with a loud thud, or it might start slipping where the engine revs up but the car does not move faster. In the worst cases, the transmission might get stuck in a limp mode or start overheating, which can cause permanent internal damage in a matter of miles. The most common cause is actually just dirty or contaminated transmission fluid that has not been changed in a long time, which can clog up the tiny passages or stick the solenoid in one position. It could also be a restricted filter or a failing transmission pump that cannot maintain the right pressure. To start your diagnosis, you should first check your transmission fluid level and smell it to see if it has a burnt odor. If the fluid looks like black coffee instead of bright red cherry juice, you need a fresh fluid and filter change right away. You can use a digital voltometer to check the continuity of the wiring going to the solenoid because road debris and heat can easily damage those connectors. If the wiring is solid and the fluid is clean but the problem persists, you might be looking at a bad solenoid or a faulty valve body. You should see a professional mechanic immediately if your transmission starts making loud metallic noises, or if it refuses to shift into higher gears, because ignoring this can turn a small sensor repair into a $5,000 transmission rebuild. Stay ahead of the maintenance and your transmission will keep shifting smooth for hundreds of thousands of miles.